This is your boy playing Manthis, coming at you with another spiritual conversation. The fortune teller. So this is going to be a Uranus retrograde in Taurus reading for the next 3 months. So if you're curious to book a personal reading, or if you're interested in donating to my channel, make sure you check out the links in the description. So honestly, I was really excited about reading you. I wanted to say welcome home. If you've been going through some type of depression, just know that someone does care. Someone does love you. Okay. But I feel like if something has been restricting you from having fun, or something has been restricting you from experiencing some type of joy, I feel like that maybe it's time for you to flip the switch. Maybe it's time for you to flip the switch and maybe do some type of spiritual practice that helps you transmute your anxiety or your fears or your anger. I feel like if you're having issues with creating some type of creativity or expressing it, I feel like it's because maybe you should create some type of spiritual practice around your imagination, or something is just not animated enough for you. I just feel like you have a tolerance when it comes to something being dramatic or being dramatic. So you could be dealing with the Leo or Pisces, or this could have something to do with your troubles or your recreational projects. I do feel like something is restricted due to time. Alright. I'm also getting to something is testing you to see how you stand alone in these areas of your life. Okay? So you may have to experience some type of solitude, but I feel like it's important for you to go through some type of deep self-analysis on why it's hard for you to experience joy, or what brings you joy, or romance. Okay? So you may feel like you are being restricted when it comes to romance. Alright? I'm also hearing duh, so maybe it's because you are a know-it-all. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, but I definitely feel like something is restricted because you are not being open to different ideas. So I'm hearing chaos magic. Something also is testing your confidence, or something is required for you to be proud of who you are in order for something to be successful. Even if something is restricting you of something. So I kind of feel like you're going through something early before other people do. I feel like you're like a year ahead. I feel like you're going through some type of Saturn of return. Is what I'm hearing. Or I just feel like something is testing you to see how bad do you want romance? How bad do you want friendships? How bad do you want to experience joy? Maybe even children, or your inner child. Something could be restricting your inner child. In what department of life must I be most willing to function without social approval? In what department of life must I be most willing to function without social approval? I feel like not listening to your intuition. So something may feel stagnant, or something may feel like you are stuck. But I feel like until you change your perspective on something, or until you release an old perspective, I feel like that's when something begins to shift again. Are you depressed? Um, I just feel like it's important for you to go with the flow with something, no matter how chaotic something may be, or um, triggering something could be when it comes to your anxiety. Something is testing your faith. I feel like if something is at a standstill, I feel like that's where you need to be. I feel like you are still, even though something is not moving, you're still you're still destined to be where you at, if that makes sense. I feel like if something is, I feel like it's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to be more creative when it comes to testing your imagination. Where must I learn to break the rules and follow my own path? Where must I learn to break the rules and follow my own path? Where must I learn to break the rules and follow my own path? Um, so when it comes to authority, or when it comes to, yeah, I feel like it's safe for you to be in command of your own destiny. I feel like even though something is unknown to you, something is still required for you to be confident, even though suffering, something could be causing you to feel like you are suffering. So something could have slowed down when it comes to your business or your confidence, or I just feel like you are, I'm not sure, but where will I consistently receive the most misleading advice? Where will I consistently receive the most misleading advice? Where will I consistently receive the most misleading advice? Okay, from um, the internet, or your siblings, like if you are gaining knowledge from some type of social activity, I feel like you still need to be confident about your own direction. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's the truth. Which authorities am I destined to challenge and offend? Um, I feel like you may have to speak against some type of injustice when it comes to some type of partnership or some type of business relationship, or you may have to um, take control of some type of conversation when it comes to speaking some type of truth when it comes to your enemies. Wow. Or this Capricorn, or the industry, or your career. You pull geomancy. 6 months later, or 6 months ago. So you're going back in time. Something's taking you back in time in order for you to get some type of idea, or I just feel like maybe you are eager to build more when it comes to your speaking. Maybe you feel like you are suffering when it comes to your public speaking. But I feel like you need to take action on the opportunities as they present itself now versus later. You can't let your fears stop you from pursuing your dreams. This may have something to do with the partnership. I feel like you've been reflecting on something for the past 6 months, and now you feel inspired to speak up. I hope it's the truth. Wasted talent, right? Duh. Like I said, I hope it's the truth. I'm your boy Praying Mantis. I'm your I'm your magical instructor for this evening. And remember, lose your mind, find your soul. I see you around.